If you're looking for a job, stop. I want to do a little exercise together, especially if it's Friday or Saturday. All right, if you were going to try to get better at, let's say, archery, right? You would have maybe in your backyard, or you'd go somewhere where there was a big target, and you'd pull out your arrows and you'd shoot the arrows one by one. And every arrow that you shot, you would know how close you were to the bullseye, right? And you could say, okay, I got to move a little to the left, I got to move a little to the right, this is how it feels, or whatever it is, right? Because that's how you get better at archery. When you're looking for a job, there is no feedback like that. There is no feedback. You're often rejected and you have no idea why. Even if you go through a loop with a bunch of interviews, this happened to me recently. I went through a bunch of interviews. I was absolutely well qualified. And then I just got a form letter that just said, sorry, kick rocks or whatever. Didn't say kick rocks. You don't get any feedback during the job search process. So I'm going to try to help you give yourself your own feedback. Here's the exercise. With a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper, I want you to sit down and I want you to set your phone timer for 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, I want you to write down everything that you did that week for your job search. All the jobs that you've applied for, all the time that you put in, everyone that you reached out to. Okay, if you can't remember exactly, I applied to this one and this one, just make sure that you're writing all the stuff that you did down, the time, in whatever way that you think about it, in a way that makes sense and as complete as you can. Even if you send a text to your homie that was like, hey, blah 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 blah, do you work here or whatever. Okay, that's what I want you to do. And I also want you to write down everything that you did to take care of yourself. Did you take a nap? Did you take a walk? Did you feed the ducks? Did you go to a concert? Everything. Did you reach out, especially if you reached out to someone for help? Write all of that stuff down. Anytime that you were vulnerable or you took care of yourself or any of that. Then I want you to take this piece of paper and I want you to read it through. And I want you to thank yourself. Thank yourself for everything that you did this week for your job search. Know that this is the work, and that even though you're not getting feedback, the feedback that you would like to get in your job search from the jobs that you're applying to, you're putting in the work, and that you deserve the credit for it. Those are the two things that you need to do. Step up, do the work, apply, reach out, and then also take care of yourself. Make sure you're not burning out. Reach out for social support. You need to do those two things hand in hand. So I want you to congratulate yourself, thank yourself for putting yourself out there, because that's the way to get a job, is to show up in those two ways. Then I also want you to give yourself permission to take the weekend off. No one's putting jobs there out on the weekend. If there's a compelling reason, okay, many people have to look for jobs on the weekend because they have a compelling reason. But don't let your anxiety run away with you. You need that weekend to recharge, to connect to other people, and to remember that you're a human being, that you're not just an unemployed person. And in that respect, I want you to have that time, because on Sunday or Monday morning, you're going to recommit to the job search. So congratulate yourself, thank yourself for doing the work that needs to be done. You will find a job if you just keep at it, improving little by little, doing the work that needs to be done. And the work that needs to be done is consistency, applying fast, applying often, and taking care of yourself. That's it.